Good evening, my Apex Legends. I'm here to show you guys the best controller settings for Apex Legends Battle Royale Season 27.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9.
I mean, these settings are pretty good if you're a ranked player, even if you're a casual player, if you're just new to the game, if you're old at the game, doesn't matter where you are. These are very great settings, and as you guys know, I'm great at giving settings because I gave some game-breaking settings before, and it was 27,000 people that liked it. We'll start off on our gameplay settings. You can copy this as you go. My interact prompt style, I have it on default. A lot of people have it on compact. Sometimes I forget what things do, but if you don't have that problem, keep it on compact. My button hints are on, just in case. My shield icon exists, and I have stacking as well. It looks like this. So it stacks your damage. If you have it on something like that, like it's off, it doesn't show your damage. And if you have it like floating, it does that, so it doesn't stack your damage. So some people have like both, so where it stacks and float. I feel like that's just too much like clutter on the screen, so I just have it on stack. My enemy health bar is on. Hang opacity, I should have that on faded. Enemy highlights, I do have that enabled. That's really important, especially when you're in bang smokes and stuff like that. Obituaries, I have that on, of course. Minimap rotation, I do have this off, but some people like to play with this on. I can understand that as well. Weapon auto cycle empty, I do have that on because I'm not always looking at my ammo when I'm shooting. Always sprint is always off. You have that on. You have the like walk thing you can do, and you have to like push in your controller to run. I don't like doing that. It's running automatically. Some people do have that because it's a lot easier to swing corners, right? And you whatever. I don't like that. So my always run is always on. It makes the game feel a lot smoother as well. So that's why I have mine on. So make sure you have that on. Auto run off, I don't like this. I also have make sure you also have this off. I don't have this on. The maps are not big enough for me to do this. Jetpack glide control, I have that on hold. All of this I didn't really touch, so I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I didn't touch a lot of this. But if you want to copy these are all very much default. I didn't touch any of this. I'm gonna be completely honest. Anonymous mode is off. I'm not famous. Usage shared is on, so you can see like your FPS and stuff at the top right of the corner. So I definitely have that on if I can find it. Crossplay, of course. I do know some people turn this off to play ranked. You're a loser. Communication filter, I have everybody. Tutorial systems, turn that off. I don't do that. And some people do customize the article. I don't. These are my colorblind settings. I don't really touch these as well. That's my gameplay settings. Go over to controller. Now, this is very important that you pay attention. I'm going to turn off my game chat volume. This is very important that you pay attention. Okay. So with these, my button layout is also preference. This is strictly personal preference on button layout. Outside of button layout, I do have my interact button on tap to use and reload. My crouch button on hold. I feel like I can just move a lot faster with that, so I like that. My survival slot is off. I don't have that on. Not a lot of stuff is in my survival slot, and I'll come over and click it. Some people do have it on. That's fine. I mean, if you don't like to flip your earlooms, then I would just have it on. Why not, right? Aim button is hold. Some people use toggle. Don't be a loser. My dead zones is none. I don't want any type of dead zones on my R2 and L2. Those are my shoot buttons. I don't want to be at delay at all. Menu cursor speed is at that, but that can go a little higher just so you can shield swap a lot faster. All right, now this is where we get serious. So you want your look sensitivity to be 4:1. You want this to be on linear, none, small, off, right? You want to keep this. This is perfect, just like that, right? And after you're done with this, you want to come into these, make sure these are off. None of these, make sure all that's default. Go to advanced look controls and hit on, right? As you can see, I have nothing here, right? I have nothing here. Make sure all this is on 0. Make sure your target compensation is off. Make sure all of this is on 0. Keep all of this on 0. And whenever you're done this, come to your per optic settings and change it to these. Come all to these right here. So you want 2.4, 2.2, 2.2, and 2.2 across the board. Everything else can be 2.2. Now, if you're a sniper, you could probably like lift these up a little bit, a little higher if you want. I play on 2.4 and I play on 2.2. I'm more of a low sense player myself, but if you like that, if you like to fill out like 4:3 linear or whatever, I will go with this. And here's the also very important, after your per optics, keep those on, right? Keep your per optic settings on, right? And come up to your custom look controls and turn that off, right? And you come back and you're back to normal. Right, but you have like this sort of like drag that comes with the 99. So if you run this, you have like this sort of like zero recoil almost. It looks like, and almost like you're cheating, right? It's like a zero recoil. That's the type of feel you get. And I can take all this off and then show you. It's like you get like a zero recoil feeling with it with these type of settings. And if you're on console and you don't have a lot of stick drift, it's just gonna feel amazing. And if you do have stick drift, it's gonna feel amazing as well because it's automatically going to drift down when you're shooting. So that's like perfect. That's a perfect everything right there. So you shoot, perfect. Come up, slide up some, shoot, perfect. And it's good at range too. So I'm saying, so it's like zero recoil at range as well. You have range with it. You can think of any gun you want to use, any gun that's really great. And even with the Prowler, for example, wear that out. It's not a lot of recoil on the Prowler, but think of the Prowler. Look how tight the bursts are. You hold it down, look how tight the bursts are. Just like boom, 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 boom. It's super easy. Even let's say you want to go select fire, right? You want to go select fire Prowler. Straight line. Straight line. It's almost like you're cheating, but you're not. It's a straight line. Straight line down the middle. Straight line down the middle. I don't know what to show you guys to believe what I'm talking about. This is like legit settings, but that's pretty much, that's it. I left the game for months. I came back, settings still work. I still have zero recoil with the guns. So even alternator is super busted right now, right? But why is the alternator busted? I think it's because of the double tap, right? So let me get double tap real quick. Let me get double tap, right? I'm gonna get double tap, and I'm gonna take off all my other attachments. Oh, can I? Yeah, I'm gonna take off all my look. Even with double tap, straight line, a little bit of range on it. Not that straight. I mean, this is the alternator, but like, you know what I'm saying? It stays. And also, when you're using like the settings, make sure you're strafing with it to get the rotational aim assist as well. That makes it super straight. As you see my alternator, let me put the mag back on it. You see my alternator when I'm strafing with it, it's just boom, 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 boom. Even if you go up a little bit, you're gonna come back down. It's double tap. It's gonna be a little harder with double tap, but I'm sure you'll figure it out. Boom, 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 boom. There you go. Right, I'm also on Pathfinder too, so it doesn't help. But yes, these are my controller settings. Like I said, I'm currently on my P5 right now. I typically only play on PC, but I am on my P5 right now while I upgrade my PC. And make sure your FOV is 106. I have it on 106. People play on 110. I like 106. 106 feels a lot better than me. So these are my settings. Like I said, one more time. You want to make sure you go in here, turn this on, go to per optics, set the per optics, come out. Do not turn this on. Keep per optics on. Make sure your target compensator is off. Come out, hit custom look controls off, and you keep it. If you don't do it right, it's gonna feel super slow if you don't do it correctly. So if you follow those steps correctly, you're gonna get it done. Okay. So thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoy. I might be streaming some scrims right now so make sure you come to the stream at Wraith FPS or Wraith X or X Wraith or whatever it is. Make sure you come and check it out. And I will see you guys soon.